10 things to stop worrying about, because they don't matter in the long run. Life is full of worries, isn't it? We often find ourselves tangled up in stress over things that, in the grand scheme of things, aren't worth the worry. But here's the thing. There are so many things we fret about that truly don't matter in the long run. Letting go of these concerns can free up a whole lot of mental energy. In this video, I'm going to share with you 10 things you should stop worrying about. Because trust me, they're just not worth losing sleep over in the long haul. Let's get started. 1. Other people's opinions. Life can sometimes feel like a never-ending popularity contest, right? We can get so caught up in what others think of us, our choices, and our lives. Here's the truth, it's impossible to please everyone all the time. And frankly, it's exhausting even trying to. The opinions of others can weigh heavily on our minds, causing unnecessary stress and worry. But in the long run, they just don't matter as much as we think they do. It's your life. You're the one who has to live it. So why let other people's thoughts dictate how you feel about yourself or your choices? Start focusing on what makes you happy and content. Trust me, once you stop worrying about other people's opinions, you'll feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. 2. Past mistakes. I'm sure we've all been there, replaying past mistakes over and over in our heads. I know I have. Once, I made a major blunder at work. It was a simple miscommunication, but it led to a significant client being unhappy. I spent weeks agonizing over it, losing sleep, and constantly questioning my competence. But you know what I realized? Worrying about it didn't change anything. It didn't fix the mistake. All it did was steal my peace of mind and confidence. Mistakes are a part of life. They're how we learn and grow. And in the long run, they don't define us or our worth. Instead of losing yourself in worries about past errors, learn from them and move forward. Trust me, your future self will thank you for it. 3. The future. It's easy to get caught up worrying about the future. What's next? What if things don't work out? What if? But here's something to consider. According to a study published in the journal Science, our minds wander about 47% of the time, and a good chunk of that is spent fretting about the future. This constant mental time travel can cause significant stress and anxiety. And while it's natural to think about what lies ahead, excessive worry about the unknown doesn't serve us well. Instead, focus on the present moment. It's the only one we truly have control over. By being present and taking action today, you're already shaping your future in the best possible way. Let go of those future worries. Because in the long run, they're just not worth it. Getting older is a natural part of life, but it's also a common source of worry. We stress about the physical changes, the health concerns, and yes, the wrinkles. But here's the thing, aging is something every single one of us will experience. It's an inevitable part of being human. Instead of worrying about the passing years, embrace them. Each year brings new experiences, wisdom, and opportunities. Don't waste your energy fretting over something you can't control. Live fully in each moment, and remember that age is just a number. It doesn't define you or your worth. 5. Social media comparisons. We've all been there, scrolling through social media, comparing our lives to the perfectly curated ones we see on our screens. It's easy to feel inadequate and start worrying that we're not doing enough, not achieving enough. Remember, social media is a highlight reel. It's rarely an accurate reflection of someone's day-to-day life. People tend to share their best moments, not their struggles or insecurities. Comparing yourself to others' online personas can rob you of joy and contentment in your own life. It's just not worth it in the long run. Focus on your journey, your achievements, and your happiness. Because at the end of the day, that's what truly matters. 6. Not being good enough. How often do you find yourself worrying that you're not smart enough, talented enough, successful enough, or simply just not good enough? This is a worry that can eat away at us, undermining our confidence and happiness. But let me tell you something heartfelt. You are enough, just as you are. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone. You don't need to be perfect or live up to an impossible standard. Your value isn't determined by external achievements or other people's perceptions. It comes from within. It's in your kindness, your resilience, your passion, your spirit. Let go of the worry that you're not good enough. Because you are, and you always have been. In the end, it's self-acceptance and self-love that truly matter. 7. Money. Money. It's something we all need, but it can also be a constant source of worry. Will I have enough to pay the bills? Can I afford that vacation? Will I ever be financially secure? I remember a time when I was living paycheck to paycheck, unsure of how I was going to make ends meet. It was an incredibly stressful period in my life, and it felt like I was always worrying about money. But what I've learned is that money, while important, doesn't guarantee happiness or contentment. Yes, it's crucial to be responsible and plan for the future, but constant worry about money can overshadow the joy in today. Strive for financial peace, but remember that your worth isn't tied to your bank account. Life is about more than material wealth. And in the long run, experiences and relationships are worth much more than dollars and cents. We often wait for the perfect time to do things. Start a new project, pursue a dream, even start a family. The idea is that if we wait for just the right moment, everything will fall into place. But here's a little secret: there's rarely a perfect time for anything. Life is unpredictable, and waiting for that ideal moment can lead to missed opportunities and regret. Instead of worrying about timing, focus on taking action. Time waits for no one. So don't let worry over perfect timing hold you back from pursuing your goals or dreams. In the long run, it's the steps we take, not when we take them, that truly matter. 9. Perfection. Striving for perfection can seem like a noble pursuit. After all, why settle for anything less? But the truth is, perfection is an illusion, and chasing it can lead to endless worry and dissatisfaction. Perfectionism can keep us stuck in a cycle of self-criticism and procrastination. It can rob us of the joy found in progress and improvement. Instead of worrying about being perfect, aim for growth and learning. Celebrate your efforts and small victories along the way. It's our imperfections that make us unique and human. So let go of the worry about being perfect. Because in the long run, it's not perfection that matters, but authenticity and growth. 10. Things out of your control. There are things in life that we simply cannot control. The weather, traffic, other people's actions, the list goes on. Worrying about these things is like trying to steer a ship with no wheel. It's exhausting and fruitless. Here's the most important thing to remember: focus on what you can control. Your actions, your attitude, your responses. These are the areas where you have power. Letting go of worries about things outside your control can be incredibly liberating. It allows you to focus on where you can make a real difference. And trust me, that's what truly matters in the long run.